Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more Rome Total War Remastered here today on the channel. We're back with episode 12 of my RTR Imperium Surrectum campaign, playing as the Roman Republic. Here today we're continuing with our conquest of Iberia, and we will have the siege of Emporion as the Greeks hold out in Catalonia. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. Tiberius is marching on in with allied aid of Publius Cornelius Scipio. So we're still continuing with the Roman campaign. We've also still got a front in the east against the Greeks. This should be the last little sort of enclave in the west, and hopefully, officially, there will be no more Greeks westward of the Adriatic. The rest will be back in Greece itself, where we're fighting against the Macedonians, and obviously there's border tension with the Spartans and the Thracians, as always.
If you can smell something ripe, that's your foes. They're scared, and it shows. But it's not a very dignified way to spend a night before a battle, is it? Still, that's what fear does to weaklings. There stand the Greeks, ready to fight or die. Today, I think we should send as many of them as possible to Hades. And draw strength from this fact. The enemy are so loathed that no ally can be found to support them. That army represents about half our foe's military might. Not very impressive now, is it? Give them a cheer and put a good fright into them. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. Our numbers are vastly superior. It may not seem fair, but we are not here to be fair, only to win. The enemy will try to conserve their strength by firing at us. We must close and fight them hand to hand, like true men. These people have yet to taste victory at my expense. Today will be no different, so lay into them with a will. Take heart, for another army is close by and even now marches to our aid. By this time tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse!
Alright, let's start the deployment and get stuck into the Greeks. Alright, so a bit of a snow-topped battlefield. The conditions are cold and dreary. Pretty good looking settlement. Pretty built up as well. Very defensible. About 70% in our favour looking at the balance of power. So let's move our Principes up as well to get stuck into this attack. But once we've taken Emporion, this crucial Greek city on the coast, it's basically going to free up this legion and the supporting military forces to continue with the conquest and help out against the conquest against Carthage. We're doing really quite well against them. We've managed to create a central corridor from what we occupy in southern and central Iberia. The Aravaci hold most of northern Spain, and there mustn't be, when you think about it, too many more Carthaginian-held cities east and sort of eastward in Spain for much longer. Their provinces in North Africa are capitulated, and they maybe have Nova maybe Palmyra, maybe some of the islands off the coast of Spain. I'm not entirely sure. I have to look at them once I've fully got vision. We're out of the fog of war in Spain, and we can sort of see the entire country. But yeah, once Iberia is destroyed, our forces can be moved wherever we want. We probably can push them. We can maybe commit more to Greece if need be, as we might need to start the Iberian, Anatolian conquest. Sorry, I'm just going to get bamboozled here. We are actually taking massive fire here. The defenders of Emporion have managed to get one of my battering rams inflamed. We've got ladders moving up, which can't actually, of course, catch a light, thankfully. But that's why I had to move 2 battering rams up at the same time, just to protect them. So we've managed to attach the battering ram to the gate, and hopefully can try and bring it down. But you got to give it to the Greek defenders. They are pouring fire, hell, and brimstone down upon us as the Roman legion climbs their way up on the wooden ladders and is going to get stuck into sword combat with the Greek defenders. Oh my god, we've actually lost an entire unit, or nearly an entire unit of Astarte there. More men are having to be called up to continue to break down the gateway, as this is their last bastion of Greek colonial forces in the west. Just moving my additional ladder up here to help us on in, and the gateway has been destroyed. Alright, let's march on everyone in to try and occupy the town square, and then Emporion will be under our control. Emporion. Why does that name seem so familiar? Is it a Pokemon? Is it the water Pokemon? Yeah, the dog thing. Oh my god. I can't even remember Pokemon. I'm such a fucking boomer. Watch the Pokemon names. God, I haven't played Pokemon since I was like, I don't know, 8. I'm pretty sure the games are good now, but they're like super popular, aren't they? Oh my god, we are really... Hang on, I thought we had the gateway under our control. Oh my god. Hot, boiling oil pouring upon us here like Molotov cocktails. Oh my god. They have just vaporized. They have incinerated the poor Romans trying to make it through the gateway there, as the Greeks have control of the gateway there. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, I think I played the laptop Pokemon Game Boy, and then I had played the DS, I think, and then I sort of stopped after. I think it was Ruby? Emerald? I think I stopped after that. But yeah, it's on Switch now, so. God. I haven't thought about Pokemon in so long. As we push into the streets here. I think, like, it must have been around that same time where I got my first laptop and was playing Age of Empires and quite literally Rome Total War. So I was like, oh, these games are way better. You know, you sort of at the age where you're just like, you're not like 8, you're not really old enough to own your own computer and stuff. Or maybe back in the day. In the early 90s or whatever. You weren't really old enough or responsible enough. You could have like a little trash little Game Boy. It costs like $50 or $100 or whatever. Dude, I got them there somewhere. Let's have a look at my saves. Okay, fierce fighting is breaking out in the city streets after taking pretty decent casualties on the encroachment. It's just turning into a bit of a grind at the moment. Yeah, I wonder if like my Pokemon would be any good, because I'm pretty sure like there's people that like depending on, it's kind of like Warhammer in the sense there's like a trait system. So depending on how you start the game, you can get like Pokemon with like crazy traits that you start with. Some of them are trash, or you can farm traits and stuff. Yeah, I reckon my Pokemon were like full on trash tier. Oh god. Right, we need to take this city. Yeah, technically not too much is going on here. We're just sort of trying to break on through. We're at half health. Dude, I'm blown away that that gateway just absolutely destroyed us. It decimated a lot of these Roman boys. Oh my god. Burnt them to a damn crisp. I can't think of any other time in this series where we've been inflicted that heavily with hot boiling gate oil. That's like a Medieval 2 incarnation. Like, you see that a lot in those games, and like, I don't know, Third Age maybe to some extent as well. I think it's because we're getting to the late game, sort of the mid tier. We're getting out of the mid game. We haven't hit Marian reforms just yet, but we might be close. We're getting to the population cap. We probably need to bit the building soon. But hopefully, once we bring back the resources and material wealth from these lands, like in Iberia and Greece and North Africa, we'll be able to actually get Marian reforms soon, which would be fantastic. Alright, we've made our way into the town square and beneath the capture point. We're going to be able to neutralize and eliminate these slingers in here, and we're actually surrounding the Greek defenders there in the streets, so hopefully they can capitulate there. We do have reinforcements that can come in, but I'm not going to lie, we have suffered mass casualties here in the siege of Catalonia and Emporion. We've lost 40%. Jeez. Alright, there goes the enemy general, so they shouldn't be able to hold on for much longer, thankfully. But the amount of Roman souls we have lost in Iberia is stacking up. It's getting into the thousands, and then hopefully soon not the tens of thousands. But we've managed to flank around there. We managed to get our way on in. It's just that initial charge on in. We didn't have the gateway secure, which I thought we would. I guess we had to wait to get rid of the forces on the walls before we had it completely. It was naive of me to charge on in, because I charged everyone in at the same time. They quite literally just got absolutely melted. Emporion. Yeah. So I think it's the Pokemon. I think I'm high going on about Pokemon constantly. Alright, let's break down the Shrine of Poseidon. And a couple of other buildings here just to help our public order as well. Alright, sweet. So we'll replenish and repair when we can, and we'll continue to march south. Shrine to Saturn. We'll bring it in, and oh, we actually border with the Gauls here to the north. Well, technically we actually trespass through their territory, which I didn't realise. Okay, so now we're in the sort of Gallic sphere of influence, which we're going to have to keep an eye on, I guess. I might even be able to build a Roman watchtower here, but yeah, 5-star commander Tiberius. So he's not a chump. He's not like. I was like, oh, maybe a bit of a trash tier commander while we lost so much. No, he's actually alright. It's just quite literally my player-led incompetence there. Alright, so they do have a piece of territory here. We're actually surrounding them from multiple vectors of attack, which is fantastic. Alright, so Carthage has a lot of forces still in and around, quite dispersed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armies, but they've only got a couple each to a man. This general looks like he's trying to flee the conflict, as he's going towards Orca here, which is in the Pyrenees. I guess we'll siege that. I didn't know there was a piece of territory there. I haven't actually, obviously, played a full campaign on this map, so there's territory. Like, I have a general idea where cities are, and like where and who owns sort of what, because of the thousands of hours I've played of Rome, but I kind of like not knowing where the settlements are, which is probably realistic. The Romans are like, yeah, we kind of know of a city called Orca, like somewhere over there, as we send more reinforcements over. Like, we know generally that Carthage has cities in Spain, but we don't know where exactly. I'm pretty sure their military intelligence was pretty spot on, though. As we're about to get rid of the Macedonian heir here, as we try to destroy the remnants of his faction that have fled to Thrace. But yeah, crazy trading of power in Greece. Like, it's been super battle back and forth. It's actually been a battle royale there. The Greeks started off well, then it was the Macedonians took power in Greece, and then it's gone to the Spartans. Like, the swinging hegemony is just going crazy. And now that the Macedonians have actually fled, like, super far north into Thrace. And we're taking their territory first. So, yeah, I thought I'd be securing southern territory than this northern bracket. Alrighty. Yeah, not too much going on here. In Greece, just slowly but surely converting the populace. We've got a full stack here in Bylazora. We're holding here as well. We have an alliance, a military alliance with the Spartans, which is fantastic. The Greeks still have Rhodes and potentially Crete and a couple of others. So that's what's sort of going on down here. We have more military forces coming from Syracuse, which is our recruitment powerhouse. The Carthaginians have that city. We're going to be able to take Orca here now. And yeah, we might be able to here today actually defeat the Carthaginians, which would be awesome. Or at least whittle them down to at least one piece of territory. Oh, they do have a territory to the east, yeah. So we'll continue to convert the populace, bring down Baal Hamun, and embrace the, well, Roman pantheon of gods, I guess. Alright, more military forces are coming. We've got some fresh recruits disembarking coming from Sicily, then obviously Africa, and now have landed in Iberia. Alright, so we've actually got an emperor here, which is interesting. Appius Imperial... yeah. Imperator, yeah. Huh. Have we actually flicked over to an empire? I haven't even noticed. Hang on, as we take the Iberian settlement. Yeah, Appius Imperator Caesar is our faction leader. And because they've redone the traits, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? He might actually have the trait here. What does it say exactly? Yeah, Imperator Caesar. This man is Imperator Caesar, the Emperor of Rome. At his command, legions march forth, and distant lands tremble and kneel. None is greater than he. This man is unequaled in influence across Rome. Roman lands and beyond. Influence +5. Yeah, so I guess we've officially moved from a republic to now an empire. Oh, how fantastic is that? We've finally hit and become the Roman Empire. That's awesome. So it's taken us quite a bit. I don't know. I wonder what kicks that trade off. Because he's 35, 4-star command. He's got influence and management. Maybe he's managed to get a bunch of traits and stats and followers to culminate that. But, yeah. We've got Italy, Illyria, a decent chunk of Greece, most of Northwest Africa, and now nearly Iberia under our control. Yeah, it's probably nearly about time that we hit the Emperor status. And potentially, like, Marian reforms as well. Oh, okay, so this is really interesting through the family tree. So we got Quintus Gallus. His daughter was married to Numerius Valerius the Victor. And now his son, Appius, has managed to seize power and claim himself Emperor of all Rome. That's super interesting. So then he's been married off as well. So... yeah, the line of Valerius is currently ruling Rome. Oh, that's quite cool, because Numerius Valerius is, well, simply been an absolute Chad this series. I'm surprised he didn't claim it. I guess he wanted to give it to the next generation, his son, who's quite a bit younger than him. Maybe want to negotiate with us? What do they want? Nope, they've gotten rid of my merchant, I think, or maybe Bright. They did something to him. Oh no, what's this? The Adrians want an alliance. No. We might need to take their territory. But that's disappointing. We've actually been surprise attacked here by the Iaravaci. That's annoying. It's not like they got much of a military force there. We're still dealing with the Carthaginians. So, I guess, due to the fierce fighting, they thought we were quite weak, and maybe thought we sustained heavy losses dealing with the Carthaginians. No, we're sitting good. We're fine from this war. Alright, well, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'm going to play the outro now. Hey guys, how you doing? Simpzy here. I just thought I'd add a bit of an addendum on this episode. Well, unfortunately, I went to go start here today, episode 13 of this series. However, we've run into a bit of an issue, which is rather unfortunate. I can't load the save. I don't know whether it's corrupted or potentially if the base Rome Remaster game has been updated and is incompatible, or is it the mod? I can't get back to the save, which is super disappointing because we've spent, oh god, I don't even know, 13 hours playing this campaign, maybe even, no, probably honestly more, since January. But I have a feeling that one of the things has been updated and I can't get it to work. I also can't seem to find the version that I was playing on 2.0 as well to get back to it, and it just doesn't seem to load. So unfortunately, if I can't get this resolved, I've spent a couple of hours here just trying to fix it, but if we can't get this resolved over the next couple of days, we're going to have to abandon the campaign and maybe move on to something else, which is super annoying because we're getting to like the Empire stage. We've got Gaul, Britannia, Egypt, and Anatolia before we actually can claim the Empire and claim victory. But yeah, I was having an absolute blast with this campaign, and I'm super disappointed that it's happened. But maybe it's my fault. I had to take a bit of a hiatus in January from this campaign due to Warhammer 3 coming out and wanting to play that. So maybe just because it's also, this mod gets frequently updated as well. I don't know if this is an issue as well. Like, I haven't noticed this with in DEI. I can usually go back to saves like months and months later. I think it's just due to a combination with CA actually updating the remaster quite a bit, and also the mod team is constantly pumping out updates as well. So maybe there's this like save compatibility issues. Like, that's just my problem, obviously, and not theirs. But yeah, maybe I can find a version of 2.0. I might get it working. But yeah, we've got a bit of an issue at the moment. So I'll try and get it fixed, but if not, we have to move on to something else. So I'm open to more historical. We might maybe play some Rome 2, Attila, maybe some Hearts of Iron 4. There's still loads of stuff on the channel that I'm still yet to play. But yeah, just let me know feedback and suggestions on what you'd like me to do. Just, yeah, recommend, obviously, any Total War campaign or any Total War we can maybe do on that. But I hope you've enjoyed this Rome RTR Imperium Surrectum series. I've had an absolute blast playing on the new version of the mod. I've sunk I've sunk tens of hours into it, so I do highly recommend it. But maybe be warned if you're a type of person like this. Basically, this campaign has been running for like 3 months, like the save. So if you're doing long campaigns, slow like this, maybe I would advise not doing it. Maybe just do short campaigns with short victory conditions and move on to something else. Because yeah, I've run into problems. That's just my fault, not focusing on this, letting this sort of thing go for 90 days. But yeah, it's just disappointing because it was working for a bit and then it just absolutely kaput itself. But anyway, take care, guys. I'm really sorry. I tried my best. Maybe we can find a resolution to this, but we'll just have to see how we go. Anyway, stay tuned for something coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Anyway, guys, take care. I'm sorry once again, and I'm going to play the outro now. See you in the next one. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. I also want to say thank you to this month's patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tao, Lion B, Kyle P, Tom C, and White P. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.